All right, today for grammar, we are going to talk about a new concept, but we're going to touch on something old that you should know by now because it's very tightly connected to the new concept. Now, the new concept, direct objects. The old one, which is a review, action verbs. So this is the foundation. This is what we're going to build on. Okay, when I say foundation, you probably think of a house. Houses are built on foundations. They got to have something strong for them to sit on top of for that house to be able to do what it needs to do. Same thing with action verbs. The action verbs are the foundation of a direct object. For the direct objects to work, you've got to understand the whole action verb, because without that, it's going to be really tough to find a direct object in a sentence. Now, don't think this is something that's very hard. It's actually pretty simple. But we need to have that firm foundation first. So let's talk about that foundation in those action verbs. Action verbs, as you know, or you better know by now, is that action word. It's in a sentence, it's what is telling what is being done. It tells you what the subject is doing. Okay? So for example, if I put a sentence up here, Mr. Meagher flew a spaceship. See, you didn't know I had a spaceship, did you? Look at that. Yeah, maybe if you're good, I'll fly you in it. All right, so I look at this sentence, and I need to find the action word, which is the verb. What is going on? So I look at this, and what's happening? Well, first of all, you got to look at the subject. Who's the subject? Well, Mr. Meagher's the subject. And what is the subject doing? Flew a spaceship, right? Okay, so we need to narrow that down to one word, the verb, the action, and it's flew. Okay, so we'll underline it. So that's our action verb. Easy. You know that by now, just a review. Now, like I said, that is the foundation for finding our direct object. Okay, so to be able to find a direct object, the only thing that a direct object is, it's telling what is receiving that action. In this case, flew is the action. So what is being flown? And that is the question you have to ask yourself to find the direct object. This is the question. Pay attention to this, because this is going to be your best friend when finding direct objects. Whom? Here's that word, sounds kind of fancy. Whom or what is receiving the action? And it would probably help if I spelled receiving correctly. Spelling does count. All right, so whom or what is receiving the action? And that's going to tell us what our direct object is in each sentence. So let's look at this. Mr. Meagher flew a spaceship. Well, the first step we needed to do is find the verb, and we did, flew. So now ask this question to yourself. Whom or what is receiving the action? Or whom or what is being flown? Is a person being flown? Is Mr. Meagher being flown? No, that would be weird. So that takes care of the whom. Is there a what? So what is being flown? The spaceship. There you go. Direct object. Okay? Very, very simple. Any sentence, first step you need to do is you need to find the action verb and then find out and ask this question, whom or what is receiving that action? And that direct object will be behind the verb. It'll be after the verb. It won't be before, it'll be after. Okay? So for your assignment, you'll be practicing this just a little bit in the assignment below. And hopefully you don't have any questions. If you do, just shoot me an email or a message. All right.